Wow.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make a great mosaic cake. This is a no-bake cake that you can prepare under 10 minutes and it is heavenly gorgeous. And so nice, as you can see my stomach does. This cake is so simple to make and I don't know how it didn't become world famous. Italians make something very similar called chocolate salami. For that we have a cup of milk. If you don't use animal milk, you can use coconut almonds and a cup of sugar. Same, instead of this sugar, you can use molasses or something like that, but it will decrease the consistency. And to this, I'm going to add half a pot of vanilla. And this vanilla pot was given to me by a great fan from New Zealand. He brought it with his hands to us. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet him. One day I want to meet him. Thank you. Take the seeds out. If you don't have vanilla pods or it's very expensive for you guys, actually it was for me until dearly he brought it to us, you can use vanillin. Not the same thing, not the same taste, but economical conditions. Heat it a bit and whisk it until the sugar melts. Meanwhile, I forgot to set the clock. I want to set it into 10 minutes and 8 seconds for me to turn back. Okay, and we're gonna finish this dessert in 10 minutes. I forgot, sorry. As you can see, sugar has melted. Turn the heat off. On the other stove, 150 grams of butter. Okay, it's a lot of butter, guys, but this is what holds the thing together. And if you look at any other cake, the amount of butter they put in, you wouldn't be probably able to eat it. So this is healthy, nice butter. 3 tablespoons of cacao powder, and this is going to make the chocolatey taste. Take the butter from the heat, and just with the heat of the pan, the rest of the butter is going to melt.
Hi everyone, we are on Amazon. You can find our most highlighted products on Amazon and buy with just one click.
Now these are all both done. The only cheat that I'm going to use is I have one vanilla pod and milk and sugar mixture which is already cold. I'm going to take this stem out, add 1 egg directly in and whisk it really well. If this is not cold, what would happen? The egg will get cooked. So this is the important part, cold milk and egg. After we're sure that the egg has totally distributed, which is really important, add this mixture of butter and cacao inside. This could be a little warm, but not so much. We shouldn't heat it up too much. They're both cold. Now the mixture is done. We have 500 grams of petit beurres. Petit beurres are small biscuits with boring packs. Petit beurre means little buttered thing. It's light, it's really nice. In Turkish markets you can use the Turkish one, which is really nice. But you can use any other biscuits if you like. You can even do it with Oreos. I know some people are a big fan of Oreos. Or you can use the Lotus, any kind. McVitie's, they say, okay. And now I'm going to have a little addition. In Turkey, not many people do this, but I love kumquats, or you can use orange, or you can use candied tangerines instead of like the bourbon in the chocolate salami in Italy. This has kind of like an alcoholic flavor. Oh, çok güzel. These are from my garden. Also, the orangeness gives a nice touch. I'm going to use 6 kumquats, but this is not a must. Now the fun part is cracking the biscuits. Not so thin. This way we have some big pieces, we have small pieces. If they're all small, it becomes mushy. If they're too big, the chocolate and the biscuit do not get into each other. So some big, some small is the ideal balance. And then we add this chocolate thing. Woo! We're not gonna throw away anything. This is a belief system. The mother of sustainability is bereket in Anatolia. We have even goddesses for it. In the belief system, if you throw something that is good, it takes your bereket away, which it takes your wealth away. So we don't waste much. With this way, we mix everything together. At first, it seems as if it's not gonna mix too much, but as you do it more and more, they come together really well. Last minutes of having a lot of fun. Baking paper. To you, Bahar. The microphone is just here though. That's why, by the way, you hear my stomach sometimes when I really love what I want to do. Throw it like this. Now, make this a diagonal because it's gonna make it a little longer. Time flies when you're with me. Sorry guys about that. Okay, we are going to make a triangle with this. First, we start with squeezing. As you can see, guys, everyone is gonna take a slice. This is at least for 10 people. And the good thing is, for example, we are 4, we eat half, we throw it in the freezer, and whenever someone comes, cut a slice, serve that person, and there you have your dessert all the time in your fridge, ready. Just one thing though, freezers have anti-freeze. Like for example, when we open up a freezer or a refrigerator, what happens is moisted air gets in. And when it freezes, the water in the air freezes. In the old days, you can remember old freezers, it will have a lot of snowy things, ice around the corners. To prevent that, now all the refrigerators and the freezers have something called antifreeze, which sucks that air and gets rid of the moist. This is something great, but at the same time, because it does it for everything in the fridge, that's why your greens, if they're open, or something, a bread, if it's open in the freezer, it dries, because it takes that moist away as well. So, because this is gonna stay in the freezer, it shouldn't have like open sides like that. You can shape it with your hands. Now here's too hot. I want to put this as soon as possible to the freezer. And this is what happens after it comes from the freezer. If we want it to stay longer in the freezer, you can have a stretch film as well. Now, are you ready to see the inside?
Yeah.
Wow. The big ones, yeah. Sorry. I had to eat it.
We all have to eat it.